Hello friends, I hope everyone's doing good. Welcome to my channel. This is my bullet journal setup for 2020. I actually set it up 2 weeks ago but I'm just now doing the voiceover. And I'm actually recording this voiceover on my phone, so we'll see how the quality turns out. This is my first time trying a voiceover, so we'll see how this goes. And I also want to warn you, in the video, there's a part where I was doing my future log and the camera just completely skips over it. I don't know what happened. I think my camera just stopped recording while I was doing it, but it's weird because my camera didn't die, it just wasn't recording. I'm not too sure. Anyway, so apologies for that. You don't get to see me set up the future log, but it's okay. Anyway, this is my first ever bullet journal. Here I am decorating it with a sticker from Cheyenne Barton Shop. I love her stickers and her sticker shop and her channel. I love everything. The sticker is so cute and relatable. Oh my goodness. So yeah, anyway, first bullet journal. I used to use a planner. I always bought the ones that had like the boxes that didn't have any lines in them, but even then, like, there were a lot of days where I didn't necessarily need to write anything, and then those boxes would be blank, and then there were days where if I was particularly busy, I'd run out of space in the boxes, so I figured I would try out a bullet journal and see if maybe that would help. Here I am sticking in a key. This is just, these are the symbols that I used in my planner before, so I'm just keeping the same system. I actually did read Ryder Carroll's bullet journal method, and it was a really good book. I liked it a lot. I just think that there were a lot of extra things in there that I don't really necessarily need for myself, but I think what I like about the bullet journal is you pretty much just make it whatever you need it to be. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm not going to use necessarily all the technical parts of it, but I like the idea of it. So I guess my vision for my bullet journal is just a place where I can do all of my daily to-do lists, plan for the future, but also just dump any random information or notes or ideas that I get in my day-to-day life. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I want it to be really pretty and aesthetically pleasing. So I don't want to take it too seriously, because I think if I do that, I'll end up putting a lot of pressure on myself, and it'll take the fun out of doing this. It won't be fun anymore or functional, really. So that's kind of what I'm going for. So yeah, so here I am just setting up a grid spacing page. I'm not actually too sure how much I'm going to use this page, but I figured I'd put one here anyway, just in case in the future, if I did need to use it, I would. I'm hoping for my spreads to be more just free-flowing and whatever happens, happens. But I will probably end up making a monthly spread every month, so yeah, I think this will come in handy. And then on the other side there, I have an important dates page where I'm just gonna put stuff that doesn't really belong in your future log. Like for example, I need to get my license renewed, but that's 2 years from now, so I'm just gonna stick that in there so I keep that in mind. And I think I'll also put stuff that isn't necessarily for me, but is important to know. So my siblings and I don't have the same spring break, but at least if I write theirs in there, then I'll be able to, if I need to plan a trip for spring break or something, know how to plan around it. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing good. 2020 is almost here. I'm actually recording this on New Year's Eve. I don't know if I'll be able to get this up in time for the New Year's, but it's such a wild concept to me. 2020 is coming. Oh, here, yeah, you can see it cut out the entirety of me doing the future log, so I just kind of flipped through it real quick. But yeah, isn't it crazy? I don't know, it's so weird to me, because I am starting nursing school, and technically I'm a senior by credit in college, but because I transferred in the middle, it's a long story. all of my friends are graduating here in the spring, and I'm just starting, so I have 2 more years left. So I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be a year of a lot of changes, a lot happening. Here I am setting up a January spread, like a monthly spread, just a monthly calendar. January's coming, I have a lot to do, and I don't know, it's just a lot to think about because I have to prepare a lot of things for nursing. I have to like do a lot of just practical things like buy books or like buy uniforms for clinicals, and there's just a lot to think about, and so much is coming, and I don't know, like I guess I'm just really used to being like prepared, I guess, like knowing everything before a semester starts, like how my schedule's gonna work and all of that, but all of that is still kind of in the works, so I don't know, it's just really interesting to think about, but I think it'll be okay, I think it'll be fun, we'll see. On my January spread, I don't know if I was going for a specific theme or anything. I kind of just did whatever I felt like and did whatever, like used whatever materials I had. So like these washi tapes I borrowed from my sister. They were just kind of laying around. Oh, and here I was putting in the calendar, but I messed it up. So I had to go back and fix it. Because I was looking at the wrong like year whenever I was filling it out, so then I ended up having to go back and black out all the gray marks that I made because I had already written numbers on them, and then I wrote the wrong numbers in, so I had to rewrite the numbers. Anyway, it was a mess. And then, so yeah, with my theme though, like I didn't know really what I was going for. Like now there's a little gnome. I'm not really too sure. It's the first month, I figured I would just do something and see what happened, and I kind of like this little gnome. He's really chill. He's cool. But yeah, so it's not very consistent. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing themes. I really don't know about anything. I'm just kind of doing whatever comes to mind at the moment. Maybe in the future I'll work on themes and stuff like that. But I think for now I'm just gonna do whatever happens. I'm also not doing a ton of trackers or anything. I thought about maybe doing habit trackers because I do have some habits that I want to track. But I know I feel like if I put it down, I'll have a lot of pressure to fill them out. So I might add in 1 or 2 later, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I really am not sure. I hope that this video, I guess, was helpful for anyone, but also just more on the entertaining side, because I don't know if anyone would be taking tips from what I did here. But yeah, let's do a final flip through. I actually had to slow this down because I was flipping so fast. But yeah, I have my key on the left and my name on the right. I am going to add in my phone number and stuff later, but I didn't want to put that on the internet. Here's my grid spacing and important dates page, like I said earlier. Oh, I added my license renewal. And then here are my future logs. It's very simple, very plain, nothing much to it. Just, I guess you didn't miss much, you just missed me writing in 12-month calendars. So it's okay. And then I did add a stuff to check out page, so like if anybody recommends a book or a show or anything to me, or like a restaurant maybe even, whatever people recommend to me that I might be interested in, I'll just like jot it down in here. And then I have a wish list side, which I figure if there's anything that I want, because I shop a lot, I'll just stick it in there. I left a couple of pages blank because there were some things that I wanted to do, but I haven't quite remembered or thought of what I want to put in there yet. But yeah, so that's it. I hope everyone had a good holiday season. I hope everyone has a good new year, and that the new year goes well. So hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully it was helpful. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day.